Hey folks, Deano here again, and yeah, we've got another one. This is the last one for a while, I promise. Um, this is just the reviews for San Diego Comic Con, and there's some really good stuff in here. um, so let's crack on, shall we? So to start, we have the event exclusives for this year. Mind-boggling why they're still doing event exclusives when there's no event. um, Honestly, it's without getting too much into it, it's just a way for them to pad out the P Bandai website, which is a horrible, horrible website that doesn't work outside of America, Canada, or Japan. Which means people in Europe and the UK cannot get any of these figures, and it's Scalper Central. But yeah, you've got Beerus and Whis in slightly more saturated colours. There's really not much difference between these and the original um, releases, to be honest. But they look good. And you've also got God Goku in better coloured gi. Finally, that deep orange, which is what he should have been to begin with. And what everyone is raving about, Nappa in his proper anime colours. Yep, they actually did it. They made him an event exclusive that no one can get a hold of. Honestly. If that's not deliberate, I don't know what is. Yeah. Moving on from those four and that travesty. We've got some prototype pictures of Android 17 and 18. These are obviously the best pictures I could find on the web. If anyone has better pictures, let me know. But credit to the authors of the ones who took it. So yeah, the faces are looking slightly better than the promo pictures, and also the sort of sleeves in the pockets sort of thing looks a bit more cohesive here, but it's still obvious what that is. Let's be honest. But yeah, hopefully they do a bit more to the faces. They're looking okay, but do with some tweaks. Next up, we've got a shot of all of the new figures that they showed. So you've got 17 and 18, the new TN that's due out the end of this year, as well as a Yamcha, which is basically just the Yamcha from Saiyan Saga that they've already released, just with the shorter hair. And yeah, these two look good. I think I'm getting them. Not 100% sure yet. These four, however, are the cream of the crop. So from left to right, we've got a new Vegeta, a new Krillin. We'll get on to Krillin in a minute. A new Kefla. People are saying there's two different head sculpts here. Again, we'll get onto that when we get to the picture. And a new Master Roshi from the Tournament of Power. So it looks as if the new focus is on Tournament of Power and Android Saga, which I'm totally fine with. I love both sagas. So yeah. We've also got a couple new reveals, an actual real pic of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's looking really good. Some people are saying this is a new Frieza. I disagree. That face is literally the one that comes with the Resurrection F Frieza. The colours are identical. I think they just put him there to go alongside the sort of Namek saga figures. Speaking of which, Zarbon and Dodoria. Both of those looking fantastic. Especially like Zarbon face really pops. But yeah. Speaking of which, here's some pictures of the actual 3D thing that they used. It was okay, it wasn't great. Supposed to be able to walk through it, but it didn't really work that well. Yeah, looking good. Zarbon has plastic cape norm. I don't know why they still insist on the Dragon Ball figures having plastic shell capes when they've demonstrated with, for example, Star Wars and the Marvel figures that they're quite happy to do fabric when it suits them. But yeah, we'll see. Dodoria looking good as well. He looks as if he's got some decent articulation despite his size. So yeah, we'll see once more pictures come out of him. This is the picture that they were showing in the 3D virtual thing. And you'll see here, kind of looks as if she's got different hair. But I think it's just because it's from a different angle. To be honest, her Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 heads are very similar. I think the literal only difference is that her ponytail rope sort of disintegrates when she goes Super Saiyan 2. That's like the only difference. But she's looking good overall. Despite this, like, why has she got 1.0 legs? The only thing I can theorise is that this figure was already made back when the Tournament of Power was airing. And they just didn't release it for whatever reason. The reason Kefla is one of the next figures that's getting made is she won a poll. The first place, second place, and third place are all getting released. Here's another picture. As you can see, yeah, the bangs sort of match up with the normal face. So yeah, I'm not convinced in the slightest that she comes with more than one head sculpt. But yeah, if I can, I think I forgot to put the picture in. There's a picture of Kefla being first place winner, and there's two silhouettes for second and third place. Now, second place, if I were to guess, because if I remember the poll correctly, Baby was winning at one point. So I'd be willing to bet that if you match up the silhouette's pose with Baby, that's who you'd get. As for third place again, if I were to guess, is Gohan from the Tournament of Power. It's got that sort of reverse of Goku's pose. If that makes any sense to people. So yeah, if it is like a 2.0 Gohan, finally, about time. Game it. So yeah, moving on to Vegeta. This figure, I get what they were going with. Like, I really like the face. The face just screams like Android Cell Saga to me. It's a brand new hair sculpt as well. Finally, Vegeta gets a base form head sculpt that isn't just the Super Saiyan one painted. So it actually looks like it should. More flat. But yeah, I really like this. I know that they're, like, from the looks of it, they're going for the Android Saga intro. Where they're all standing there and Goku goes Super Saiyan at the very end of the intro. It looks as if that's what they're going for, these figures. But I don't know. I just think if they would have released a base form Vegeta with a retooled Majin Vegeta body, so we actually got something new, as opposed to like the same Vegeta that we've got like 50 million times by now. I mean, we've got this same body in grey, got it in blue, got it in a slightly purplier blue. We've got it slightly taller for Trunks. I mean, they've reused this body almost as much as they've used the Goku body. But yeah, if we would have got basically a Vegeta in his vest outfit. I would have loved that. Like vest outfit, bit baggier because he's obviously not powered up, and normal arms as opposed to the ones with the veins sticking out. I think that would have worked a lot better. Still happy to get a proper base form Vegeta, but still. Moving on, another picture of Master Roshi. Unfortunately, this is the best quality picture I could find, but he looks good. I mean, Master Roshi for the Tournament of Power was an absolute boss, so looking good. Hopefully they come out with a full power version as well. But yeah, I'll probably get this version of him. Didn't get the Dragon Ball one, but yeah, like this guy. Next, we've got some pictures of Krillin. Now, Krillin. How on earth does the original version of this guy look better to me? Like, honestly, I love the fact that they finally gave him flesh-coloured eyes, and I love even more the fact that they've finally listened to fans and they've incorporated his sleeves into the arms, so they're not just pieces that clip onto the shoulder. They're actual proper, like, Figuarts style, so that's a bonus. But it's just the way they've done the cuts. Like, there's such an obvious cut there, and an obvious cut at his abs. It looks as if he's wearing a vest, like, over the top of the orange. And if you haven't noticed that already, now you probably can't unsee it. Like, honestly, put him in any pose, and he looks perfect. But just standing there, which is the whole point he was created, he's part of the Android Saga display for the intro. Yeah, the top just looks off. The original version done a better job of top. It honestly did. But yeah, bonus points. They've already announced them, and apparently he's a normal release, so he should be quite readily available. He's coming out in January in Japan, which probably means February and March for America and Europe. So yeah, it also comes with a much better looking Destructo disc, or Genzan. The original was basically just two pieces of flat plastic with a peg that loved to snap. Yeah. Again, in a pose, he looks amazing. Just standing there, it's as if he's got a vest, like he's played football. How does this happen? Ah, dear. With the flesh coloured eyes, I am so glad they've finally done that. It looks so good. So yeah, looking really good. It looks as if he comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 faces. And a Senzubin bag. Probably from when he aimed against the androids? Yeah, I think this is the pose from when 18 was walking up to him. So it's funny, we've got 2 Krillin figures from the exact same scene. One before it happened, and one after it happened. So yeah. Love this face. Very expressive. But this shows it off even more, just how weirdly proportioned the top is. I know I'm being really negative on the guy. I really do like him, and I love that they've gave him some shading, though it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, that is everything. And hopefully, no one pulls something out of their backsides and reveals anything for a good couple of months, because I'm fed up doing these videos and looking for hundreds of pictures. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and I'll catch you all later.